Hey guys, LechK here. Another video on my Sona cold plunge setup. This time I want to show you how to upgrade your chiller setup and some other upgrades I did to my cold plunge, especially with winter being over, cold, icy water being done with. We got to get this chiller going, right? So it's the same chiller I did a video on, how to set it up from scratch. If you haven't seen that, I'll put links in the description below, so check that. But basically, the main upgrade I'm doing here is the hose. One thing I noticed about the original hose, especially on hot days, even with cold water running through it, this happens, right? Which means poor water flow. The reason is, this hose is just too thin, too flexible. So I went to Home Depot, got a matching hose, but this guy is a lot thicker walls. So let me show you guys the comparison and just heavier duty overall. This hose will not bend on you, not from its own pressure at least. So we're gonna get this one set up. Another thing I'm doing is also I'm drilling holes now, so my hoses don't sit up top. So when I have my cover on, it's not crushing it and it's just not in the way overall. Drilled one here. I'll show you guys how to do that right now. And now I'm gonna drill another one over here somewhere for the hose that's pouring back into the tub. This one was to the pump down there. I'm gonna use these clamps now instead of the ones that were under. It's just easier to remove, put back on. And I'll put a link to some below. It's a regular automotive accessory, honestly. So let me do that and then we'll move on. So this is the hose that's gonna run to the pump in the tub and then run out. It's gonna come out here. I'm gonna put this clamp, or you can use a zip tie, on the outside and inside of the wall so the hose doesn't move around and fall out. So like this. Hold it in place. Don't need to connect it really here, that's underwater already. Measure how much you need to go to your chiller. Leave some space if you want to move it around. Good. So I'm gonna run it under here, so I gotta drill through this handle here, and then I'll probably make a hole coming out right in here. This is the bit I'm using to drill the holes, so you don't possibly crack the plastic using a regular drill bit. This is what I'm talking about. One here in the handle, and one here. Hose will go through here, and then it'll come out here on the other side. I want to keep my outlet hose on the opposite of where the pump is, just to move the water around more. Here's the setup, and this will not sag on us now, but hot summer weather will prove that. had to drill. There was one more inside there. So there's 3 ones you have to drill here. A little zip tie here so this is out of the way. And I don't need a clip here as this is not coming out. Now let's turn it on and see how it all functions. Here's the setup. I like it. A lot cleaner. Hoses now are out of the way. And hopefully they're not gonna bend on me now. One more thing I want to show you guys for my upgrade. So I originally talked about doing a whole box surround around this whole setup, you know, nice 2x4 construction, whatever. Still haven't done that. Probably will do it at some point. That's a project in its own. Last summer this functioned great with the tub. I believe I got the water as low as 38, 39 degrees, which was great for summertime. And all I have is my wooden cover that I also went over how to build if you're curious, which works great. But now, since these things are getting a lot more popular, the 100-gallon Rubbermaid tubs, they make all different brands covers. They even make an insulated one, which is about 2-3 inches thick insulated, which is nice, but it's a couple $100. That defeats the purpose of a budget tub. These covers are about between 15 to 20 bucks. Nice reflector to keep the heat out, and it keeps all the debris out of your tub. Plunges. So this is extra protection from any debris animals getting in there. Also helps keep the heat out, keep this as cold as possible. I still like to throw that one over because if it rains, this will sink down. This is waterproof, so it's going to hold water, right? So if you don't have a lot of water under for it to hold up like this, this will get pulled in and all the rainwater and gunk will still get in there. So you either need a bungee around it, a rope, or I just like throw my original cover for extra protection, especially from the heat. So that's it, guys. Hope this is helpful. Thanks for watching the video. Check out all the videos on this setup. Check out the videos on building the whole sauna. And lots of other cool houses stuff. Have a good one.